I'm going to say my quote is I've got kind of two favorite quotes. One is everything in moderation, including moderation. That's just a fun one and it always applies. The other one is that the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And I really believe that. And I think when we come up against challenges in our lives, like I use this quote a lot when I'm talking to moms that, let's say, they're preparing for birth and they're a first time mom and they have no idea what to expect. Well, the way that you're going to perform in birth and you experiencing the great unknown of birth is just you going through another hard unknown thing in your life, just as you've been through all these other hard and unknown things in your life. So the way that you do one thing, whether that's give birth or mother your children or come up with some sort of an obstacle at work, it's always going to come back to who you are in every other moment of your life, and the preparation that you do and the work that you do on yourself to prepare you for any given moment, all interconnected. So the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I
Yeah.
think that that's very true in life, in business, it's across it all.
So, one quote that I have stood by for as long as I can remember is everything happens for a reason. And I live by this because whether you go through positive experiences or negative experiences, they drive you into the direction where you are now. And you can't say that you've had the experience that you regret because it's built who you are, the person that you are, the things that you're going through now. Everything in life has gotten you to this point. So I firmly believe that everything happens for a reason. You're in the place that you need to be at the right time.
I want to know a little bit more about you. So, what is a quote that kind of drives everything you do in life, and what is your guilty pleasure?
Sure. Well, a quote that I really live by, I actually learned this in one of my first jobs as a therapist. I was working in a high school, and there was a banner that was hung up that I walked under every day, and it said, "No one cares how much till they know how much you care." And I really loved that quote then, and I still love it because, and especially as a therapist, I think it especially applies to me and our practice. It's why I made actually the first core value of the practice compassion and caring. We genuinely care about each and every single one of our clients, and we want to show them that every time they come in. We want them to feel really seen, really heard, really understood. Because once they do, once they know that we care about them, that's what really builds the safety and trust in therapy and allows the actual therapy work to be done and
That's
allows us
beautiful.
to be able to guide the clients. And my guilty pleasure, I wish there was only one guilty pleasure, but for today, I'll say I love drinking hot chocolate. So whenever I
Ooh,
go
that's a
to
good.
Starbucks or
With
any coffee
marshmallows
shop
or no?
or marshmallows is even better. The hotter the chocolate, the more marshmallowy, the better.